everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Abby and this is flight vlog number 4. If you're new here to the channel, thank you so much for being here. First of all, you could be on any other channel, but you're here, which is awesome. Y'all already know the drill with the flight vlogs. You already know what I'm about to do with these vlogs. You know that they're videos where I edit them and I shoot them in such a way that it's not just focusing on the aesthetics of flying or the beauty, because right, there's a lot of videos that do that already. There's a lot of travel vlogs and I've made videos like that where it focuses on only the pretty parts, where you literally pull only the pretty footage. But these vlogs purposely focus on parts that are maybe more ugly.
Ew! Why?
That's a moth.
Yeah, there was like a bug, like a spider here one time.
Yeah, it's gonna haunt you, right?
Or more realistic, or problems that we had throughout the flight.
Yeah, 4,500 would be ideal because of the winds.
What are winds right now?
Actually, let's just do 3,500.
Flight training, you plan a flight, it doesn't go the way you thought. All of these vlogs actually have turned out completely different than what I thought they were gonna be like. I be planning them one way and then they end real different. Flight training forces you to be used to change and to be adaptable to it, and you're just learning so much. And the truth is that it never really goes according to plan. It don't always go how you think it's about to go. Like how we were cold, or how we were... Yo, what's up?
You didn't use the voice. Oh yeah, you can like film randomly if it like looks.
I want to sip. Hillary is a certified flight instructor for instruments, actually, and I'm a private pilot. So he's got 250 hours, maybe a little more now, maybe closer to 300. And I have 78 hours. So I'm at about 80, he's at about 250. You can see the difference between our knowledge and our confidence and even just our thought process. Hillary's a lot more streamlined, I should say. Not as streamlined.
Oh, okay, that's what it means.
That's why I really like this video, because we're just... we a mess. Like, the flight was safe. Ask Becky, okay? It was a safe flight. My sister will vouch for me. Clearly she felt safe because she was filming the whole time. I also asked her to.
This whole thing, he has a bike.
And it's a little bit weird too, because we were both doing the pre-flight, so that like we were literally bumping into each other, and I was like, I just checked that, why do you need to check it? And he's like, well,
Oil is good.
I already feel something, but
What do you mean oil is good?
he needs to feel something too.
because double redundancy. And I'm like, you know, you're right. You got me there. You're right. And it's not really just a pride thing. Like,
Oh, well, you don't trust a private pilot?
I wouldn't trust a private pilot. I'm not gonna, when I'm a C5, and like, I'm not gonna trust my student.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the delay. Student pilots.
What? The audacity! The audacity. Watch that one. What are you doing? It's good, it's good.
2 flags right there. Just right here. So you should land
Yeah.
right there and then take off like this. That's what you meant, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, a straight in would be easier, but I like doing the full pattern because it's practice, and I wanted to do a standard left on 2-5, but... Did you want one at a time? I turned them all on. I could do straight into 7 too. It just...
Oh, I thought you meant you're gonna do a straight in. So whichever you want.
I go straight in there. When I come back, it's straight in. I don't get a practice pattern here.
All right.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
Then let's do the downwind.
And my pattern needs help. Like, it's, you know, it's...
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Oh, that's new.
Are you all buckled up?
Yes.
Just a complete.
But does that count if you just gave her the thing, but you didn't actually doctor her?
Yeah.
Okay, because like, what if they threw it away?
Clear prop. Clear prop.
Clear prop.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Seats and belts adjusted and locked.
Yeah, Becky is strapped in.
Circuit breakers. Check in. Circuit breakers.
Can't see that one. Yeah.
Electrical switches off.
Yes, they're all off.
Ignition switch off.
It's off.
Avionics master switch off.
Off.
Alternator static source off.
Off.
Fuel selector valve both.
Yep, it's to both. I just.
Car heat cold.
It is cold.
Master switch on.
When I'm on the ground.
Holy cow! Alright. And we're going this way, right?
Yeah. On the ground, this is the Skyhawk 911.
We went from Dallas to the UK.
Really? How long was that?
You know what it's like? It's like an RV. Like a really fancy RV. It feels exactly like that.
those. That I want to say on this flight. It did go really well. The private jet was really dope. Like, everything was really awesome. So there's not too much that I want to debrief on. But the total cost for both of us was about $83. We flew 2.2 and stop it. So we flew for 2.2 hours, and that was all. I got that all as cross-country time. And I have too many VFR hours. The classic mistake. I need to start IFR training, and I need to start training with a hood, which means you can't see and you only see the instruments. Sayonara to the scenery. Spring is a beautiful time to fly, but I'm not gonna see any of it. Can we talk about the fact that he's suddenly a double I, right? And he's like, I don't even gotta take off my backpack for this. Like, I'm just gonna pull out this plane one-handed. Watch me one-handed. I'm always like, I make sure I got my jacket off and I'm like flexible so I can bend any way in case the plane starts rolling. And I use both hands, always both hands. Hillary, always both hands. And Hillary's like, I got this. I'm a double I now. I can just chillin'. Try to verbal communicate as much as possible. This will help you in your check ride, but it also helps your teacher know your learning style. It helps your teacher know what is sticking and what's not. Just explain more in depth because it helps you realize what you're doing wrong or right, and it also helps them, and it's just a safer environment. Hillary's completely right in saying, what do you mean oil is good? Good is an objective term. Some people are about to look in there and it's about to be empty and they're about to say it's good because there's different pilots you fly with, you know, like people have different standards. You have to be specific because IFR training is also all about numbers. So if I say I'm at a good altitude to ATC, they're about to be like, what do you mean? What is good? Good doesn't mean anything. You have to give numbers. Okay, so again, the audacity. I'm gonna be saying that throughout this whole entire video, but I didn't hear what he said, or I think I heard, but I was just like tuning him out because I was kind of like, you know, I'm looking at this airport diagram right now, Hillary, and I'm really focused in this airport diagram, but he had the audacity to insult my pattern. I was gonna say for Becky to vouch for me, but then I remembered and I humbled myself a little bit because at the Dalles, actually, I did do a go around because my pattern, I was too close to the runway and it was like not super cute. So I did do a go around at the Dalles. So he was actually right. Again, the audacity of myself. I've never done this. You probably don't believe me. You wouldn't believe me. Like, I wouldn't even believe me, but believe me, I have never killed the engine on the ground. I think I might have done it in the air, but I've never done it on the ground because I know I'm about to lean when you're above 3000 AGL. I know you're supposed to ground lean a little bit just to help not clog up the engine as much and not clog things up, so that's why you lean on the ground as well as leaning when you're above 3000 AGL in the air cruising. So I went to go lean it on the ground because it just gives the engine a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather. It literally just helps it to breathe a little bit better and not clog stuff up. So I went to go lean it and my hand did kind of slip and I leaned it, I cut it off. I didn't mean to do that. And Hillary was like freaking out. I was like, bro, like, I promise this has never happened before. I would not do such a thing. My finger slipped, okay? I promise. My finger slipped, okay? After the engine after killing the engine on the ground at the airport outside the hangar, I don't think Hillary was about to be impressed with anything, but we were both impressed by that private jet. That was... Man, I was too nervous to do anything. He said, let's walk up into the jet and I can show you ladies around. I think he said ladies. I don't think he mentioned Hillary. Me and Becky were like, whoa, because we were thinking maybe they would give us a tour, but we weren't about to ask because we met them outside the FBO, the small airport. We grabbed coffee and we were there talking with them for maybe like 20 minutes. And then the FO, the first officer, actually brought it up. So, and I guess they trusted us enough to bring us inside the private jet. It was awesome, but I have problems. Me and Becky like didn't really want to touch anything because it looked like we've been to like this RV show one time camping and they had these really like multi-million-dollar RVs and that's what the inside of the jet looks like. The outside looks beautiful, but the inside does kind of look like a really fancy RV, you feel me? And I don't even wear white because I'm too scared to get it dirty. So I was just like, I'm not touching anything. Like, no. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you are doing well. I hope you learned something or something made you laugh in this video. I will see you next week, and if it's not the week after that, I'll see you the week after that, and just hang in there. It's about to be crazy because of school and work and other stuff on my end, but I definitely am enjoying YouTube. It's been a good ride so far. Hopefully IFR is coming soon. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye. No. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is this off because the intro's done. I don't gotta be pretentious. Stop talking! You can't even say the word. That's kind of embarrassing. So y'all already know the drill with the flight vlogs. Instead of me focusing on the aesthetics or the beautiful part of flying, I focus on the parts that are more realistic and more no, yeah, I did. You're like, oh, what are you about to do today? And I was like, I'm gonna study and I'm not gonna do anything. Yeah, and I want to make it to church tonight because Louis is preaching, so I can't hang out at night because originally I was gonna skip. Yeah, do you want to come at 7:30? Philippe is growing out. Philippe is living his best life. I did name it Philippe, right? These videos are a little more technical and they're a little bit more real, you know, they hit the heart. Flight training is a process where you gradually become more and more comfortable doing the thing, flying the machine. I should put that on merch or t-shirts, but nobody would buy it.